Mr. Upadhyay, R.K. Upadhyay, political analyst. Mr. Upadhyay, how do you look at, possibly what Congress feels is a resurgent Congress riding at the back of what now many political analysts view as the Karnataka model? Do you see it's too simplistic?
Well, after promising 5 guarantees, the Congress government in Karnataka is struggling to, give any shape to any one of them. In fact, only one has been rolled out so far. That is a Shakti program, that is for women to travel free. So even that is in a complete mess because, there's so much of rush that, women are finding it very difficult to even get into the bus. The regular employees, the people who have to reach their offices are finding it difficult. So there is a lot of, chaos about that particular scheme. And then the second one, which they plan to roll out from July 1, that is the Annabhagya, where Siddaramaiah, wants to give, 10 kilos of rice. And there is a big controversy about that because he is now trying to include the 5 kilos which the central government is already giving. And the BJP stand is, you promise 10 kilos to everyone and you have to give those 10 kilos. Don't include the 5 kilos that the central government is giving. So today at the cabinet meeting, the Siddaramaiah government decided that they're not able to source the additional 5 kilos. So they have decided to give 34 rupees per head, to family. So, and the whole thing is in a mess at the moment. So 34 per head. So how many people are you going to give in a family? Is there an age limit for people? How are you going to include the persons who are in the family? If there are 6 people with teenagers of let's say 14 years, 16 years, are you going to include them? Do they not consume as much rice as the elders? So will they also be included? If they are included, will they get this kind of a subsidy that you're talking about, 34 rupees per head? So where are you going to source this money? I mean, all this has become a big problem. And they're not even talking about rolling out the other 2, that is, 2,000 rupees to woman of the head of the family.
Right.
And then for the unemployed youth. So all this, is caught up, in this jam.
Fair
I
enough.
don't know how the Congress party can bring about these kind of schemes in other states because it's become a complete mess.
Well, Rajdeep, do you want to weigh in on that? You're trying to look for chinks in the BJP armor where the BJP-run states are concerned. You have very well in your own, where you're looking at the Karnataka model.
Look, the Karnataka model will be, the fate of Siddaramaiah will be decided on how effectively he rolls out these guarantees. If he's not able to roll out the guarantees effectively, he will pay a price, the Congress will pay a price in Karnataka. But you see, the template therefore varies from state to state depending on how effective you are. If you're in power, how effectively have you rolled out government schemes? If you're in the opposition, what are the new schemes you will offer? Look at the very interesting thing in Madhya Pradesh. Shivraj Singh Chauhan says, I am going to give now 1,000 rupees Ladli Behna. He earlier had Ladli Lakshmi, which were for daughters up to the age of 21 for their education. Now Ladli Behna, which is for all women, 1,000 rupees per month. What does Kamal Nath do? I will give 1,500. You're giving 1,000 in your last year, I will give 1,500. So the battle for freebies, Revdi, whatever you call it, guarantees will go on. But a very interesting point made by someone who's part of this Congress's election strategy is that in these states, the OBC factor, the backward caste, scheduled tribe coalition that the Congress wants to construct, which to some extent was successful in Karnataka where the Congress did very well in SC/ST seats. We are going to try that experiment here by testing the caste census and lifting, if necessary, the reservation gap leading into 2024. I.e., we will say we will demand a caste census. If we come to power, we will have a caste census and reservation will be on the basis of the numerical strength of each caste. Because one of the things that the Congress has lost out in North India and Central India in recent times has been this OBC, SC, ST vote, which is critical in a state like Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh in particular.
Which is traditionally the Congress's vote.
And to some extent in Rajasthan as well. So you pitch the caste census as one of your weapons. I'm not saying it will be successful. All I'm saying is that the Congress, at least for the first time, seems to have understood the importance of reaching out to the OBCs. They've understood the importance of a more localized campaign, of taking control of ticket distribution, doing it in a professional manner. The BJP, on the other hand, has already started campaigning for 2024, very aggressive over the last 1 month. They are going across. Every minister of this government every weekend is in some part of the country saying 9 years of the Modi government, what have we done? Mera booth, sabse mazboot. They've started all those campaigns. The BJP has the resources. They have the Modi factor. The question is, will that be as successful in a state election as it is in the Lok Sabha? Karnataka, to that extent, offers some kind of hope to the Congress and is a bit of an alarm bell warning signal to the BJP.
Rajit Kidwai, this is something speculative because, of course, the shake-up or the expected revamping of the AICC hasn't quite really happened in terms of the CWC. There's a lot, the spotlight on Priyanka Gandhi itself. Is there a possibility this time that Priyanka Gandhi moves from a campaigner Priyanka Gandhi to a candidate Priyanka Gandhi? Well, at least that's what we've seen. Karnataka, she's the one who gave the guarantee. She's the one who got into a temple of Hanuman to pray. Same in Madhya Pradesh. She's the one who handed out and said that we're going to give you the guarantees. She's the one who prayed at the ghats where Lord Hanuman was concerned. Where clearly it seems the Mohabbat ki Dukaan in charge, the ideological, head of it all is Rahul Gandhi, while Priyanka Gandhi is the one who's going to actually run the Dukaan.
Yes, I think, Priti, you have summed it very well. The Congress is going to use Priyanka Gandhi as an effective campaigner in state elections. We have seen doing that in Himachal, we saw that in Karnataka, and now she's doing it in a big way in Madhya Pradesh. Remember, the Congress actually calculates, so they don't want to repeat that Uttar Pradesh experience or experiment where Priyanka Gandhi held 206 public meetings and they were well attended, but Congress ended up getting just 2 seats. And that explains my theory why you see more of Priyanka imprints in Madhya Pradesh and not so in Rajasthan, because the Congress is quite reasonably assured of its doing well in Madhya Pradesh, while it's not too sure about repeating it in Rajasthan, and that's why Priyanka Gandhi is doing it. Rahul Gandhi is there as a more like a ideologue, leader at large, talking about big ideological issues, taking on Narendra Modi and all. Congress has done all this calculation, so they're going to fight elections on local issues. They're not going to get into this Hindu-Muslim kind of trap. You look at the Congress in Madhya Pradesh is exhibiting a lot of this, so to say, pro-Hindutva, pro-Hinduism programs, etc.